Aloha everyone! Join me on this unforgettable journey on a cruise around the Hawaiian Islands. I saw whales, dolphins, snorkeled with turtles, and took a helicopter tour over where Jurassic Park was filmed. So grab yourself a drink and I will share with you what it's like to go on a Hawaiian cruise around the islands. Since we started our trip in Oahu, we stayed in Oahu for 5 days before our cruise started. We did some really fun excursions which we booked through Get Your Guide. One of them was swimming with turtles from Waikiki Beach, and it was superb. We saw so many turtles and they were all huge surrounding us. Every now and then they would pop up right by our heads, and it was such a fun experience. It only cost $84. The very next day we signed up for a whale watching tour, and we did see whales, but later in this video we saw a lot more and a lot closer up to us, so stay tuned for that because Maui was fantastic for whale watching. We sailed around on the Pride of America with Norwegian Cruise Line. The ship was fairly small but perfect. Here is where I'm staying and it's cozy. Just look at the ocean view. It has nice sized room and the balcony gave us amazing views, and we even saw humpback whales from our balcony. So we left Oahu and headed to Maui. We were lucky enough to spend 2 nights in Maui, and I'm so glad we did. We signed up for 2 excursions, both with the cruise ship. The first one was a boat to go snorkeling and visit Molokini crater. Now this day was perfect. We saw dolphins on the way and they raced our boat, which was super cool. And we also saw a couple of whales breaching in the distance, and it wasn't even a whale watching tour. Now the snorkeling part of the trip wasn't the best because it was a bit choppy at the crater, but the entire day was amazing and I would definitely recommend that trip. We finished our night by watching the sunset on the cruise ship. Day 2 in Maui, we went whale watching. Now I recommend going whale watching in Maui because that is where most of the whales hang out during the winter months, during December through April. The humpback whale comes back to give birth to their calf to breed in a safe spot away from the orcas, the killer whales. The mother doesn't eat the entire time she's in Hawaii, which is 6 months. So she just survives on her fat reserves. Isn't that crazy? Maui is the perfect spot to see humpbacks.
Just stay hunkered down and seated, and then the dogs on the other side of the boat stand up. Then when the whales on the other side will stay seated, you stand up. Everybody gets a good view. Animals, so we have a 100-yard approach limit. That's why the captain's not just running right up on these animals.
It was a truly fabulous day. So we're leaving Maui and heading to Hilo. This was my least favourite port, but it's quite nice to walk around in. We also signed up for a volcano tour. We checked out an active volcano at the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. I don't think we had enough time there, to be honest, to fully enjoy the park. And it was a pretty pricey excursion since we booked it through the cruise ship. I just don't think this excursion was worth the money. And this particular one cost $229. Now we're leaving Hilo and heading to Kona. This is still part of the Big Island and it was an awesome port, but you do need to allow yourself more time to get off the cruise ship. If you get up early in the morning, you can get a time slot to get off the boat since you have to tender in to the port. Tendering in to the port was a fun experience if you ask me. It was kind of like an excursion on its own. The excursion we signed up for in Kona was to go snorkel at Captain Cook Monument, and the fish are amazing in that area. Now we're leaving Kona and heading to Kauai. We're spending 2 nights there, and this island is straight out of a movie. Literally, Jurassic Park was filmed here. And the first day, we took an Akimoto around the island and went to Papai Beach, where we saw loads of turtles, and they were huge. And we finished our night off with another amazing sunset. Tomorrow is our last day on the cruise, and I think we may have saved the best till last. Today we're taking to the skies over Kauai, one of the most breathtaking places on Earth. From towering waterfalls to the famous coastline, this helicopter tour is the best way to see this beauty. It is fantastic. Now, we didn't book with the cruise line, we booked directly with the helicopter company, and they picked us up from the port, and it saved us $300. I would definitely recommend this trip. It was a fantastic experience. This has been an absolutely dream trip in Hawaii. Hawaii by cruise is amazing. If you're ever thinking about booking a cruise in Hawaii, do it. You won't regret it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more travel adventures. Mahalo, and I'll see you on the next video. Let me know if you've been on this cruise and what you thought. I'd love to hear your stories.